The Tea Party movement is gaining steam and political clout around the country. Their war on Washington's status quo is giving headaches to entrenched Democrats fighting for their political lives. But it isn't just conservative Republicans fighting back. In fact, a recent survey shows that 4 in 10 Tea Party members are Democrats or independent voters. And their #1 target, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. Can they take him down in Nevada? Let's ask liberal radio host Joe Madison, whose show airs on Sirius XM Radio, and conservative radio host Ben Ferguson of Radio America. Great to have you both. Ben, I'll start with you. You've got Harry Reid. He's an obvious target for many reasons. But while Tea Partiers aren't fans of centralizing their movement, they like to describe themselves as grassroots. How can they beat even the most vulnerable candidate if they don't choose their own frontrunner? You've got a lot of people running in Nevada and no clear candidate for the Tea Party.
Well, I think that part of what the Tea Party's understood is that it's a mix of liberals, moderates, and conservatives who've all come together. And I think this is part of what Harry Reid has totally misstepped here, Nancy Pelosi in the White House. They assumed that everybody at the Tea Party had to be conservative, so it was just a Republican movement. They obviously got it very wrong, and there's people saying, you better listen to us. And Harry Reid has been one that has not listened to the people of Nevada. He hasn't listened to the American people as a Senate Majority Leader by pushing health care when people are saying, we don't like what you're doing. And that's why I think that you're seeing liberals, conservatives, moderates, all in Nevada going, well, you know what? We're not going to be okay with you just not listening to us anymore.
But isn't there a danger that all these
trouble.
Candidates split the vote?
No, I don't think you're going to see that, because I think that you have smart enough people that are in the Tea Party movement on both sides saying, look, we're going to get behind somebody at the end of the day after the primaries, whoever that person is, and we're going to pick sides. And the Tea Party, we're going to go for that person. And that's where Harry Reid's got to watch himself.
All right, let's bring in Joe Madison. Joe, I know you're joining us by phone. So we know this group, they've got emotion, big unemployment numbers on their side for that matter. And now we're seeing in this national survey that you've got almost a third of Tea Partiers describing themselves as moderate or liberal. What would a win over Reid mean for the movement?
Well, it would mean a lot for the movement. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But let me go back to the original point you made. Look, we know, for example, the Tea Party up in New York could not get a victory, and they went against the Republicans. Quite honestly, well, wait a minute, don't laugh. Quite honestly, the Democrats
Joe, you're talking.
I didn't interrupt you. This is very unfair, and I'm not going to sit here and argue with you in this way and manner over the phone. So let me move on. The reality is that Democrats are hoping that Tea Party Tea Party participants will do exactly what they're doing. They're helping Democrats more than they're helping Republicans, because what they're going to do, and what they've always said, is that we don't have a single party. We don't support Republicans. We don't support Democrats. We're independent. We don't have a leader.
Joe.
And so I hope like hell they keep doing what they're doing, because they're going to get more Democrats elected than they are going to get Tea Party members elected, because it is a question. I did not interrupt you, and you will not interrupt me.
You're talking for forever, so let me jump back in here.
The reality is it's a matter of arithmetic, and I suggest that the Democrats have arithmetic on their side, as well as the issue of unemployment, which is hurting everybody. Thank you. I got a chance to finish, even though I was interrupted about 5 times.
Ben, go ahead.
Joe just proved my point. The reality is you have an upstate New York, very liberal district. You have a guy who is last name Kennedy, who went to a Republican, and Scott Brown. They aren't looking at the reality of the world right now in America, that there are moderates and Democrats who are not happy with Harry Reid and Barack Obama. And he looks and he goes, oh, they couldn't get it done in New York. It's in New York, and it was last minute.
Joe, jump in with the last word. Let Joe have the last word.
With that point. I don't disagree with that point. Everybody right now is upset at, look, Tea Party members are as upset with Republicans. That's why they're calling themselves Tea Party and not Republicans. But the reality is you've got more Republicans in the Tea Party than you've got liberals and Democrats. Everybody is upset with politics in general. But if they keep going after the Republicans, they're going to lose.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Joe Madison and Ben Ferguson, great to have you both. Gentlemen, thank you.